Hi. In the previous podcast, we spoke about what we would want to do first. And it was mentioned that we want to come to a comfortable posture. We want to be undisturbed. We want to accomplish this task by inquiring within ourselves as to our comfort level. Are we sitting? Are our buttocks firmly planted? Do we feel the pressure of gravity pulling us down on our sits bones? Do we feel that we are aligned vertically, that our vertebrae are atop each other and thereby relaxed like a skyscraper, floor by floor, vertebrae by vertebrae? And we're being attentive to our respiration and to our heart's pumping or squeezing action and the subtlety of our body's vibration, of our life energy. 30 trillion cells we have in our bodies as an adult. And they're active and exuberant even. Once you practice for a little while, you will find a certain ecstasy in being aware of your body's vibration. You hear people talking about this because that's what it is. Your body is glad to be alive. And because it is alive in every moment with new energy being fed into it from the oxygen in your bloodstream, right? Understood? Voila. There is a celebration going on all the time. In this last session, we spoke about putting our hands together. Let's get back to that. Pinky to pinky, each finger to its own, thumb to thumb, palms together. In any particular place in front of you, in your lap, in front of your chest is a common place to do this, or in front of your face, or over your head, wherever. Not important. The important part is that your fingers and your hands are pressing gently and you're feeling your temperature. We're going to take this to another level now. So you do this, it's easy enough, and you feel a certain warmth, if I can call it that. And you feel, after a little while of feeling this and being aware of the interior of your hands, you feel the presence of your pulse, of your bloodstream, as it is circulating this oxygen-laden or nutrient-laden blood. Good. Easy enough. And after a little while, you begin to also to be aware that your body is very subtly in a state of motion. We can call it a vibration if you like. You can call it shimmering. Again, unimportant. But finding it is important. Because by doing this, we are focusing and concentrating on these physical attributes of our being. And because we're focusing our mind on this, we're limiting or focusing on extraneous items that we're not really interested in focusing on in this moment, like appointments or things that you have been doing in the past or hope to do in the future. We're focusing on what's going on right now, being in the present. People like to say, be here now, be present. This is what we're doing is we have a funnel and we're narrowing the funnel down to these three aspects of our physicality: our respiration, our circulation, and the two together helping to sustain and maintain our life's energy. These three. And we're looking at our hands and we're saying to ourselves, yes, it's glowing with energy. I can feel it. And what better to create an atmosphere for oneself than from your own experience? It is crucial that you rely on your own realization, not mine, yours. That you illuminate your own being. And that you have a revelation inside of oneself. This is what we're talking about. This is where you gain strength. So in these hands that are together and this energy that is going from hand to hand, let's visualize the warmth, the orangey glow of a little ball between our hands, in our palms. And let's put our hands over our heads in whichever way that you can get there. And keeping your digits, your last digits under your fingernails together, open your palms over your heads and allow this ball of energy to slide out between your palms and into your cranium through your crown of your head. And your hands, you can allow them to come to rest. This energy now that we're visualizing is melting through our brain, and it is bringing energy into our brain. And it is going through our neck, and it is arriving in our chest, in our heart center, in our heart, also into our lungs. And we are feeling a sense of greater ease, of calm, of a sense of being where we want to be, that we are witnessing ourselves being alive, that we are soothing ourselves with this energy of our own creation, down through our chest into our bellies, into our hips, down into our thighs and our knees and our calves, down through our ankles and our heels, through our feet, to the tips of our toes. Here we have this glowing, this orangey glowing being called oneself. Feeling just for a few moments here. Linger here, please. Think about yourself, breathing, feeling this process of inhaling and pausing and exhaling and pausing, feeling this process of being aware of pulsations in your body, wherever you may feel them, maybe everywhere. Feeling, being aware of your body's shimmering, ecstatic vibration. Lingering for a few moments on your own. I'll keep quiet for 20 seconds or so. It didn't go away, right? That's a beautiful thing. So you already are concentrating and focusing well. You're doing a good job. And this is what we want to learn how to do whenever we want to, whenever we're at work or play or with family or alone or with friends or alone. Learning to meditate. This is what meditation is. There's an infinite variety of meditation techniques. Wait a minute. Why can I say that so easily? Because it's the truth. Everyone is unique. No matter what the instruction is, the way that a group of individuals is going to respond to it is going to be different. Why? Because we're unique. That's the way it is. And that's a good thing. You know, when someone makes music, they make a different kind of music than someone else. When someone makes a painting or dances or what have you, it is different. So becoming aware of and practicing, maintaining a sense of awareness. Practicing, maintaining a sense of awareness is what one can do in their practice. And what practice? What is your practice? Your practice is your life. It's not 1% of your day. It's not 14 minutes. Like I want to limit these podcasts to no more than 14 minutes. It's not really. It's something. The practice is all day long, all night. Practice is being aware, being alert, being awake, being a witness to oneself. A witness. That's without judgment. When you find yourself making judgments and decisions, inquire within yourself of why you need to do that. Is it being fair? Are there most likely an infinite number of possibilities why things are as they are? I'm not saying to condone something. I'm saying to be understanding of why. That's all I'm saying. Within the context that we live in societies and cultures and under governments, we have rules and regulations and we have societal norms. Thou shalt not harm thy neighbor, all these different things. And there's good reason behind these. So keep all of this in mind. Everything needs to be considered as we're progressing through our journeys of life. Okay? Now again, we're coming upon 14 minutes, so in this orangey glow that we are feeling, be appreciative. Be a humble. These two characteristics are very, very important. I'm asking you to take my opinion and to try it on for size. Humility. Look it up in the dictionary. Humility and appreciation, and find yourself appreciative and humble before your own being, before yourself, of the miracles that we are, that we live within, that we are taking for granted. Don't take nothing for granted. Be humble before the majesty of your own being. And we'll take it a step further from here. Again, the time is at hand to say goodbye. Goodbye.